Atum, the first creator, before nothingness. What existed before everything? Before the sun, before the gods, even before time itself? The ancient Egyptians had a very clear answer to this question. Atum existed, but Atum was not a sky god among the Egyptian gods. He was not a warrior god either. He was the beginning itself. In this video, I will tell you how the universe began, how the gods were born, and the Egyptian idea of creation through the eyes of Atum, none, nothingness, and chaos. According to Egyptian creation, in the beginning there was no land, no sky, no God. In a place where nothing existed, only none was present. None is endless, dark, silent waters, the embodiment of chaos, but not evil. For the Egyptians, chaos was not something to be destroyed, but the very essence of creation itself. And it is from this chaos that Atum comes into being. Who is Atum? Atum is the first god, the one who brought himself into existence, the one who brought consciousness out of nothingness, who made the impossible possible. In ancient Egyptian texts, Atum describes himself like this: I was alone, there was nothing, and I was born from myself. Atum is the first model of a god who needs no external creator. How did Atum begin creation? Atum's existence is described in very physical terms. According to the myths, Atum creates Shu, air, and Tefnut, moisture, from himself. In some texts, this creation happens through breath, spit, a bodily act. Do you know why this detail matters? For the Egyptians, creation does not occur through words, but through body and being. The universe is not abstract, it is a living organism. The first formation of earth and sky, Shu and Tefnut, give birth to Geb, earth, Nut, sky. But Geb and Nut are tightly entwined. The universe is still closed. Shu separates them, lifts the sky upward, and thus, the earth comes into existence for the first time. The sky is formed and space is created. This myth is considered evidence that the ancient Egyptians viewed the universe as layered. Atum and the birth of the gods. From Geb and Nut are born Osiris, Isis, Set, Nephthys, the major and most important Egyptian gods. In other words, all the great Egyptian gods we know are descendants of Atum. For this reason, Atum is not the most worshipped god, but the most fundamental one. My personal interpretation is this: because Atum represents the very beginning of existence, he gradually became unseen. Atum and the sun. Over time, Atum becomes associated with the sun, but he is not like Ra, not the scorching midday sun. Atum represents the evening sun, sunset, the completion of the day. For the Egyptians, the sun is depicted as Khepri at sunrise, Ra at midday, Atum at sunset, and evening. Atum represents both the end and the beginning at the same time. How was Atum worshipped in ancient Egypt? Atum's main cult center was Heliopolis, one of the oldest cities in Egypt, and once the capital of the 13 lower Egyptian city-states. Here, the following were developed: creation priesthoods, cosmological texts, narratives of the universe. Atum belongs not to a place, but to an idea. Historical evidence and texts about Atum. Most of what we know about Atum comes from the pyramid texts, the coffin texts, the Book of the Dead. In these texts, Atum is described as the one who greets the dead, the one who initiates rebirth, the one who completes the cycle. Why Atum stepped into the shadows? Atum is highly abstract, rarely intervenes in daily life, not frightening, dramatic, or physically present. Because of this, Ra becomes more prominent. Amun grows steadily stronger. Osiris becomes the god loved by the people. But Atum is always there. He watches silently, intervenes when necessary, and continues to exist without stepping into the foreground. What Atum teaches us. Atum teaches us that everything has a beginning, but every beginning also contains an end. Creation is born from chaos. Atum is not a god who shouts, but without him, nothing can begin, and perhaps that is why. He is the truest creator of all.